Hey guys, another day, another chance. Just stand firm and walk straight. Let's dance.
Yeah, let's dance. It's another day, another chance. What you got to do is stand firm, walk straight, and never quit. Alright, this is Accra. We're on the N1 highway we're heading towards the Tetekwashi roundabout and overpass. And that's where the Accra Mall is. And I want to take you along with me. It's Monday, it's a holiday, and it's hot. The temperature is around 34 degrees Celsius. And the streets look a bit quiet. I was expecting more cars on the road, being a holiday and all. So how does Accra compare to Lagos? Is it more busy or less busy? Can anyone tell us? Now there is a man standing on the zebra crossing. He's what we call a driver's mate. He's looking out for passengers for his small minivan. Accra does not have an efficient public transport system. What we have are the small minibuses. We call them trotro. Those are the cheapest means of public transport. Now there are two of them. Efficient for passengers. I don't think you're supposed to stand there on a zebra crossing. Anyways. So how does Accra compare to other African cities? I mean, like Dar es Salaam, Lagos, Abidjan, Addis Ababa, Nairobi. If you've been about and everywhere, you can tell us in the comment section how Accra compares to other African cities. Now I have 5 wishes for Accra. I love Accra. It's too hot though sometimes. The cool months are in May, June, July, August. And a few weeks into September. And then you have the dry weather in October, November, December, and then back to hot weather. Sun is shining too much sometimes. The sun is shining too much sometimes. You know, I've never heard of Pidgin English or broken English in East Africa. You know, in West Africa we have Pidgin English. We have regular English and then we have Pidgin English, right? So when you talk of Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Liberia, we all the English-speaking countries in West Africa have another version of English that we call broken English or Pidgin English. But I've never heard that East Africans, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and all the rest of them speak broken English. So if you have been there, if you have traveled to East Africa, tell us whether they have broken English like we do here in the West. So, like I said, I have 5 wishes for Accra. Number one, I wish we had more parks. I think Accra needs more parks. We don't have them. We have a few, but they're barely sufficient for a big city like Accra, and we need a lot more. We need recreational, freely accessible recreational areas and parks. I think parks serve a very important purpose in a city. Alright? And we have city planners. And they know that we're supposed to have probably not less than a dozen huge green parks and spaces in the city. Where are they? That's my first wish. My second wish is that I wish Accra was cooler in January, February, March, and April. In other words, I wish we had more trees in the city. I think we don't have half as much as we need. We need trees everywhere. Come to think of it, I wonder why we don't use umbrellas that much, since it gets so hot in January. I think it's very warm in January, and it lasts until May. So why don't we use umbrellas that much? Since we don't have shade, we don't have much shade. What we have a lot of are street vendors. They're everywhere. At every traffic stop. They tried to ban them years ago. It didn't work. It could have worked. I guess they weren't serious about it. So my third wish for Accra is that I wish we didn't have plastics everywhere, littering the floor, creating trash, polluting our environment. I hear plastics are banned in Kigali. And I hear you don't see so much plastic in Nairobi. Now, is that true? If you've been there, I've never been there. So, I don't know. I never go there, so I don't know. So you will know if you tell us. Comment section The plastics no day Kigali. Alright. And my fourth wish for Accra is that we had an efficient public bus transport system. Not asking too much, is it? Yeah, we need green spaces like that. A lot more of it than we do have. My fifth wish is that we had a lot more bicycle lanes. You barely see them. Transport costs can get very high in the city, and that would have been a good alternative for lots of people, loads and loads of people would ride bicycles to get from A to B, you know, safely in the city. But you hardly see bicycle lanes in Accra. And that, I think, is a minus. So we're here, going to make a few purchases at the mall. That's on our right. We're going to make a right turn. Yeah, we got here at last. We're at the mall. So what makes a great city? I think cities have to be attractive. I think they need to be attractive and clean. And it's not just about swanky buildings and galleries and art museums and all of that, but, clean spaces and cities inspire self-respect and greatness.
So I confirm that.
What's wrong with her?
Mommy, maybe she's hungry or something. I don't know, maybe she's hungry. I gotta walk slowly so I can film the properly. Good afternoon, how are you? It's not allowed, is it? Inside of the mall. Thanks. So I cannot film my children, my kids are gonna be there in here. Because I'm not filming everybody, I'm filming my kids. Okay.